I'm sure that you have heard the debate whether if books or movies are better, especially when there is a movie based upon the book. Many people would say that the movies are better because it allows you to save time watching a 2-hour movie opposed to reading a book for 1 or 2 weeks, as well as being able to see exactly what the characters look like, the settings look like, and everything else. I would still stand strong with the opinion that books are better in every instance because the books allow for more detail. The movies always tend to vary in one or multiple ways from the book version, as well as you get more enjoyment from reading the book. Leading me to take example, The Hunger Games. You get to know the character of Katniss Everdeen in the book in much greater detail as the book runs through every thought that goes through her head, making you more intrigued to get to know the character better and get to know the story better. Leading me to my first point of the book having more detail than the movies do. According to the Los Angeles Times, the movie cuts out a lot of critical details that the movies do not. The movie cuts out a lot of critical details that the book includes. This not only affects the storyline of the story, but it also affects the way that you perceive the story and the characters, as well as the character development. The book allows for more background information to be laid out, and the movie does not allow this because of the time restraint that the movie has. No one is going to want to watch a movie that is longer than 2 hours long. The movie script also does the book no justice. Leading me to my second point, according to another source, Indiana University, you get to know exactly what the characters are thinking as the book goes into more detail, and we are observers that have insight to the characters' thoughts and feelings to be more a part of the story. Moving on to my next point, that the movie always varies in one or multiple ways from the book version. According to the Odyssey, the characters can be left out of the movie that are in the book or can even be switched around, which puts a whole new spin on the story. The book allows for the true, authentic vision of the author who created the story in the first place to be told. And according to another source from the Washington Post, the books 74% of the time scored higher than the movie versions. The book also leaves more up to the reader's imagination, leaving more room for imagination, thinking of what the characters look like, what the settings should look like, as well as how everything should be laid out. Moving on to my third point of the book allowing for more enjoyment. According to Barnes & Noble, the book allows for more enjoyment because you get to use your imagination and pace the story at your own rate so that you understand the story better and you can fully understand everything that is going on. In the movies, you have a lot of scenarios and facts that are spilled out all at once, so it can become very confusing and you don't really understand what's happening. You also spend a lot more money on the movies as you do versus the book. You only get to watch the movie once when it comes out because most new movies are only shown in theaters, whereas you can buy the book and take it with you anywhere, which movies are not portable as books are. You get to take the book with you anywhere and read it for hours on end, as according to my next point, my next source, Novel Playhouse, books do not die or need to be charged. You can be watching the movie on your phone as soon as it comes out from the theaters, but your phone only has so much of a battery life, whereas you can read books hours and hours on end without needing the book to be charged. Finally, I want to end with the point that the book is always better than the movie based upon it in every instance because it allows for more background information to be laid out, you get more details, and the movie script never does the book justice. As well as the movie always tends to vary in one or multiple ways from the book's version, the book version being the true, authentic vision of the author who created the story in the first place. Finally, you get more enjoyment reading the book because you can pace the story at your own rate, you get more understanding, and you understand everything in the book way better than you would versus watching the movie. I've always read and both watched the movies for a fair opinion, and I've always by far loved the books more because of these details and much more. So, which way do you prefer a story? Are you a book fanatic, or are you a bookworm or a movie fanatic?